In this video, we'll be taking a look at 5 NHL games happening on October 9th, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 5 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Boston Bruins versus Chicago Blackhawks. The Chicago Blackhawks travel to Boston to face the Bruins on Thursday night at TD Garden in NHL action. Chicago went 4-4-0 as a road underdog against Atlantic Division teams in the 2024-2025 season, proving they can compete with elite opponents. Boston, meanwhile, finished 2-3-1 as a home favorite versus the Central Division during the same stretch. Those numbers suggest the Blackhawks are capable of pulling off upsets, while the Bruins have shown vulnerability when expected to win. Boston's roster looks far removed from its powerhouse form of recent years, particularly after losing several key veterans, including longtime winger Brad Marchand, who helped the Florida Panthers capture the Stanley Cup this past postseason. On the other side, Chicago appears to be trending upward, with improved goaltending and more support around young star Connor Bedard. This team looks ready to turn the corner offensively and defensively. The Blackhawks nearly stunned the defending champion Panthers in their season opener, showing grit and offensive growth. Now, they draw a Boston squad on the second leg of a back-to-back, a situation that historically hasn't favored the Bruins. Boston closed last season with 6 straight home losses as favorites, and one solid outing won't suddenly erase those concerns. The Blackhawks should come in rested, focused, and eager to capitalize on a tired Boston team. As our first pick for this matchup, the Chicago Blackhawks money line is our full game side pick. Looking at the total, Chicago went 6-2 to the over as a road underdog against Atlantic Division opponents in 2024-2025, while Boston hit the over in 6 of its last 7 home games versus the Blackhawks. Playing on consecutive nights will likely tax Boston's defense, especially after a physical opener against the Capitals. If Chicago can generate consistent pressure in the offensive zone, this matchup has the makings of a goal-heavy affair. Bruins goalie Joonas Korpisalo has a lifetime 2.89 goals against average versus Chicago, and both teams have enough scoring punch to push this contest past regulation. Expect each side to light the lamp multiple times, with overtime well within reach. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Texas Rangers versus Buffalo Sabres. The New York Rangers head to KeyBank Center on Thursday night, still searching for their first win of the new season as they take on the Buffalo Sabres. Last season, Buffalo quietly got the better of New York, taking 2 of their 3 meetings. The Sabres were also strong on home ice, posting a 23-15-3 record, making them a dangerous underdog here. The teams split their 2 matchups in Buffalo, but with the Sabres opening their season in front of an energized home crowd, the setup feels perfect for another early season surprise. The Rangers looked uninspired in their opener, sluggish on both ends of the ice, and while Buffalo isn't a powerhouse, they have a pattern of starting hot. Every fall, this team teases playoff potential before fading mid-season, but for now, they're healthy, confident, and historically sharp in October. That combination makes them worth backing to grab a win at home. As our first pick for this matchup, the Buffalo Sabres money line is our full game side pick. The Rangers have hit the over in 4 of their past 6 games, and the Sabres have gone over in 2 of their last 3. New York averaged 3.11 goals per game last year but has struggled on the power play recently, failing to score with the man advantage in 3 straight games. Buffalo, meanwhile, has killed off 78% of opposing penalties over that span, but has also allowed 3.5 goals per game. Offensively, the Sabres averaged 3.23 goals last season and converted on 18.8% of their power play chances. They'll now face a Rangers defense that allowed 3.11 goals per game and killed 86% of penalties late last year. Both teams possess enough offensive talent and leaky defensive tendencies to generate plenty of scoring chances, especially early in the season when structure tends to lag behind effort. These two have gone over the total in 3 of their last 4 matchups, and all signs point to another high-scoring affair. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Carolina Hurricanes versus New Jersey Devils. The New Jersey Devils and Carolina Hurricanes opened their 2025-2026 NHL campaigns Thursday night at Lenovo Center in Raleigh, renewing their Metropolitan Division rivalry. For the Devils, this matchup comes with an extra sting. It's the same arena where their playoff run ended last spring, falling to Carolina in 5 games, capped by a 5-4 overtime loss on April 29th. During the regular season, the home team dominated the series, winning all 4 matchups, with the Hurricanes outscoring New Jersey 9-4 in their 2 home victories at Lenovo Center. Carolina made headlines over the summer by adding winger Nikolai Ehlers from the Winnipeg Jets, injecting even more firepower into an already well-balanced offense that fits Rod Brindamore's aggressive system perfectly. The one lingering concern for the Hurricanes remains in goal, where Frederik Andersen enters the season healthy but still carrying the reputation of being injury-prone. With 2 home games to start the schedule before embarking on a long road trip due to the nearby North Carolina State Fair, Carolina will be eager to seize early momentum. Expect the Canes' depth and chemistry to carry them to a strong start in front of their home crowd. As our first pick for this matchup, the Carolina Hurricanes' money line is our full game side pick. New Jersey leaned heavily toward the under last season, finishing with a 47-32-3 record in that regard during the regular season and a 3-2 mark in the playoffs. The Devils' games averaged just 5.61 total goals, slightly increasing to 5.66 in road contests. Carolina also trended toward lower totals, going 41-34-7 to the under during the regular season and 9-6 in the postseason. The Hurricanes averaged 6.05 goals per game overall and 6.24 at home. Given both teams' ability to generate chances yet maintain defensive structure, and with elevated totals often set early in the season, this one sets up nicely for more scoring than the numbers might suggest. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Utah Mammoth versus Colorado Avalanche. The newly rebranded Utah Mammoth begin their inaugural season Thursday night at Ball Arena in Denver, taking on the Colorado Avalanche. Formerly known as the Utah Hockey Club, the team narrowly missed the playoffs last year, finishing with 89 points, just 7 shy of the cutoff. They proved to be a solid road team, posting a 26-5 record and a respectable -10 goal differential. Interestingly, these teams met 3 times last season, and the visiting side won every matchup, with the under hitting in all 3. In their lone trip to Denver last December, Utah pulled off a 4-1 upset as a +155 underdog, a result they'd love to replicate as they start this new chapter. Colorado already has 1 game under its belt, cruising to a 4-1 win over the Los Angeles Kings on Tuesday as short road underdogs, with the under cashing once again. Backup goaltender Scott Wedgwood was sharp in that outing, filling in for the injured Mackenzie Blackwood, who stayed behind. While history favored the road team in last season's meetings, the Avalanche's combination of speed, depth, and early season rhythm gives them the edge here. Expect Colorado to ride its home ice advantage and hand Utah a tough welcome to its new era. As our first pick for this matchup, the Colorado Avalanche money line is our full game side pick. Offensively, both clubs have enough firepower to turn this matchup into a track meet. Colorado netted 4 goals in its opener and now faces a Utah defense still working through new blue line combinations. The Mammoth's top forwards, including Clayton Keller and Logan Cooley, are dynamic enough to exploit open ice and generate dangerous rushes. Both teams feature potent power plays, which could easily swing the total upward. Colorado's relentless home tempo often fuels high-scoring games, and Utah's motivation to make a statement in its debut should lead to plenty of chances both ways. Look for a spirited, up-tempo battle where the Avalanche's finishing touch helps push the scoreboard north. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Vegas Golden Knights versus San Jose Sharks. The Vegas Golden Knights travel to SAP Center in San Jose on Thursday night to take on the Sharks in NHL action. Yes, Vegas is skating on the second night of a back-to-back after an overtime game, but history favors them heavily in this matchup. The Golden Knights have consistently controlled this series, and while the Sharks show flashes of promise, potential alone doesn't translate into wins. San Jose still has a lot to prove before being taken seriously as a contender. Vegas went 7-3 last season in the second leg of back-to-backs and rarely plays down to the level of rebuilding teams. Even with a quick turnaround, the disparity in depth, experience, and scoring punch is hard to overlook. It's not ideal for Vegas to be back on the ice so soon, especially early in the season when conditioning and chemistry are still settling in. Still, San Jose's inexperience and lack of consistency make them an easy target for a bounce-back performance. After dropping a tough one the night before, the Golden Knights will be motivated to get on track and avoid a slow start to the year. The Sharks may have energy, but Vegas has the superior roster and mindset to take care of business. As our first pick for this matchup, the Vegas Golden Knights money line is our full game side pick. When these two clubs met last season, offense was the story, averaging 8.3 combined goals across 3 games, with Vegas doing most of the damage. The Knights scored 6 or more in 2 of those contests, while San Jose managed at least 2 in each meeting, showing that even in losses, their young forwards could find the net. This Sharks team should be quicker this year, though execution remains inconsistent for such a youthful group. Vegas, meanwhile, remains one of the league's most explosive offenses and further bolstered its attack by adding another elite playmaker over the summer. With both teams capable of lighting the lamp and defensive fatigue likely setting in for Vegas, this one has the ingredients for another high-scoring affair. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.